What's failure? So failure is a state or a condition at which you cannot get the desired result you intended to get. Okay, and many people are afraid of failure. They will avoid failure. I used to be one of those. If I didn't have 100% confident in something, I would not do it. I would not. So that was me. And what happened? The result was not good. Okay, I remained in a mediocre level. So I remember when I started working, I had that attitude. I can't fail. I can't fail. Okay, so what I would do is avoid failure, avoid doing something that I felt too challenging. Okay, and then for 10 years I couldn't get promotion. The result wasn't good, isn't it? If I didn't take risks to do something, I didn't take up the challenge, I would not get the result. So why was I so scared about failure? The main reason is because of the ego. I didn't want to show people that I was weak. I didn't want to show people that I had limitation. Okay, I'm not good enough. Okay, so instead of showing them how vulnerable I am, I would just hide away, just run away from the challenge. Okay, and the other reason of avoiding failure is because of the comfort zone. Okay, the comfort that I have without trying. I won't feel hurt, I won't feel sad, disappointed if I don't fail. But actually failure doesn't really define me, define who I am, right? When I started learning NLP and coaching, one thing I realized is failure is just a feedback of my action. Okay, it doesn't define who I am. It doesn't define how good I am, how bad I am. No, it's just a feedback. Failure actually provide me information on what's working, what's not working, so that I can change myself and improve what I do. Okay, it doesn't tell me who I am, but it tells me, okay, something that is not ideal, so I can modify it, I can change it. The more I fail, the more I learn. Okay, the more I grow. So it is actually a pathway. Failure is a pathway for us to go from great to greater. Okay, so if we don't fail, we will never succeed. Successful people seek failure as their target. They want to fail as much as possible, because the more they fail, the more they learn, and the more they grow. Okay. Once I read a book about sales. The author is a very successful salesperson, and he said he would seek to have failure, at least 10 times a day, because when he failed, he would learn. Okay, what he should not do, what he should do. Okay, so it's a pathway that people with growth mindset will have, right? When you have more failures, what would you feel? It's just part of you. You won't be scared about it, okay? You won't feel, what happened if I fail? It doesn't matter. It's just part of the life, okay? So people who fail will become successful. People who won't fail, they will become complacent. Their life will be unfulfilled. They will become mediocre. So what do we need to do when we fail? Okay. There are 4 things we need to do. The first thing is to identify the pattern. When we do something again and again, we'll get the same results. Okay. So through failures, we'll identify, okay, something that I've done in a certain way will lead me to a certain result. Okay, so next time I'll change. And identify what actually happening. Okay, identify the patterns, why something's not working, why this action lead me to failure. Okay, so this will help you to map out what's actually working for you. Okay, so the second is to change one thing at a time. My husband is an IT guy. He's familiar with all these problem shooting techniques. So I used to be a very impatient in something. When something's go wrong, I would just change all the parameters. But he said, no, don't do it, because when you change a lot of things at a time, you won't know what works, what doesn't. Okay, so only change one thing at a time. Identify one variables, and then change it. Okay, and see whether something work or not. So the third thing you need to do is ask. People are scared of asking, because when you ask, that means you don't know, right? You are showing your weaknesses to somebody else. Don't be afraid. Okay, no one knows everything. So be able to ask for help, seek people advice. Okay, if you don't know, it doesn't matter. Everyone's same. Okay, someone knows something doesn't mean that they know something that you know. Okay, so be able to ask for help. Last thing is, what's next? Okay, we need to move on. We need to have progress. Progress leads result. Okay, progress leads us to result. So we need to know, okay, this is not working. We identify the pattern, we change a variable, and we ask for help, seek advice, and then take action. What's next? What should we do next? Okay, what should I do next? So these are the 4 things that we should do when we fail. So if you have any question or comment about this video, please feel free to message me. And if you want to have an overview of your life and see where you are at this moment and map out a strategy to achieve your goal, I have a questionnaire called Quantum Life Check, which is free, and you can complete it, and I will prepare a report for you for free. Okay, so I'll put the link in below this video, and I will see you in the next video.